Mississippi's trusted weather experts. This is Mississippi Live Weather This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Welcome into Mississippi Live Weather This Morning. I'm meteorologist Maggye McCauley. As always, thank you so much for tuning in and sticking with us. It's been a long week, hasn't it? And we're all the way back to Friday now. So thank you, as always, for sticking in here with us for Mississippi Live Weather for everything that you need to know. Take a look behind me. We saw a few flurries out there this morning on our Mississippi Live Mama Justice radar. A few flurries in northwest Mississippi. So Tate, Panola County, you see kind of those flurries happening in Lafayette County as well. Got in on a few of those early this morning around 5 into the 6 o'clock hour as well. So most of us not up to see that. But if you were, you saw, yes, a few flurries out there, but nothing to accumulate, nothing to be impactful out there for you. Now, as we pause this and don't take it over the loop, not seeing anything out there this morning. We are seeing a few maybe flurries off to our east, but overall here in North Mississippi, looking good to go out there this morning at Friday at 7 a.m. Let's talk about outdoor conditions in terms of the sky conditions and then roadways as well. Over in Crenshaw, I showed this over the past 6:30 hour as well, and I don't think it's still updating. It was yesterday. I was just wanting to make sure there as well. So let's take a live look over in Blue Springs out there this morning, seeing 22 in every direction. Roadways looking good over in Blue Springs, looking clear as well. So that's some good news. Temperatures near 30 degrees over in Blue Springs. So if you're traveling along these roads, looking good to go out there this morning. I still encourage you though to take it slow. Be careful out there, especially we know on bridges and overpasses that get colder, and we could see some black ice potential still this morning as well. Here's a live look over in Macon, another place where there's some good roadways over in Noxubee County. So those are some areas that are nice. Now we know not all areas are nice. Here in northwest Mississippi, the northern half of our area from Benton, Tippah, Alcorn County, not as great. A lot of slush on the roadways still, and that leads to melting. And that's good news, especially yesterday. We saw a lot of melting take place, which was really good yesterday because it was so warm. We still saw sunshine coming through the clouds. However, when that melting takes place into the overnight hours, we know that that refreezes, and that gives us a heavy black ice potential out there for your morning hours today. So I just encourage you, especially if you're within those areas that are still seeing that slush on the roadways, be careful if you're trying to get out and about early this morning. Temperature-wise, we're all near 30 degrees for the most part, 29 in Bruce, 30 Water Valley, 28 up in Tate County, 35 in Greenwood, 34 down in Kosciuszko, 39 in Louisville, 30 in Columbus, or 31 Columbus, 30 in Starkville. Again, all of us near 30 degrees, so still chilly out there if you're headed out and about, but not too bad. We're going to be seeing a lot colder conditions going into your weekend. In terms of power outages this morning, these numbers have gotten better from yesterday. They're going to continue to get better, right? But we're still seeing a lot of folks without power. 12,000 in Lafayette County, 6,500 Alcorn County, 7,500 over in Tishomingo County. So when these numbers are this big, it just takes a lot of days, a lot of hours, and a lot of crew to get these numbers down. And they've been making, again, a lot of strides in that. I've been keeping up with all of those power companies. I encourage you to keep up with your local power company. They have been updating, and very good to update a majority of them on their Facebook pages as they've been making, again, strides to get power back on for people. There's just a lot of work to be done, right? And all these numbers are important. 4,000 over in Grenada, 1,500 down in Belzona, 700 still in Greenwood. So all the numbers are important. We're just highlighting, again, those that are seeing still a good chunk of their folks without power this morning. That includes, again, Lafayette County, Alcorn County, Tishomingo County as well. Still keep an eye on them, especially as we head into the weekend. Let's take another statewide view, though. Still seeing a lot of folks without power statewide and region-wide. You can see who got hit the hardest with this system last weekend. Really included here in our area, North Mississippi, but it also stretched down into northern Louisiana, with a good portion of northern Louisiana still without power as well. So still keep an eye on this. Central Tennessee still seeing some folks without power near Nashville as well. Over the next day ahead, over your first 12 hours, we will see another day above freezing. So that's some good news that will, again, help people to get out and about. Crews to get out and about to continue to restore power. Temperatures will go into the middle to upper 30s by your 11 o'clock hour. A lot of us near 40 today, so another afternoon above freezing. A little bit more cloud cover to play with, but still above freezing in terms of our temperatures. 30s out here by 5, 20s by your 8 o'clock hour. And we are looking at a very cold setup as we head into your weekend forecast. But going right now on Mississippi Live satellite and radar, we're looking at this low pressure system. This is what gave us the opportunity for a few flakes out there. And again, a few flakes at best. We are not talking about anything impactful, but that low pressure system now sitting just to our south. It's going to continue to slide off to the south as we head over your day ahead. Friday, again, some clouds and some peaks of sunshine as we head closer to sunset and on. Going into the overnight and then into your Saturday, this is where that potential of winter precip is, well off to our east. A lot of folks have been asking, what are we seeing this weekend? I've been seeing maybe a 2.0 coming. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We are not seeing that. We do not even have rain chances on for this weekend because this is sitting to our east. We are seeing a system in the United States, but that is not causing anything for us here in North Mississippi. It is staying over in the Carolinas and portions of northern Georgia. They are getting in on that winter precip this weekend, and we are staying dry out there for your Saturday, for your Sunday as well. And we need to stay dry. It's going to be very cold, but nothing, no winter precipitation, no precipitation in general looking to come about over your weekend forecast. And again, that is some good news. Just seeing a good mix of sun and clouds as we head Saturday into Sunday, along with very cold conditions. Now, I don't want to brush past the cold conditions though, because those are going to be very impactful, especially for people who are still without power going into your weekend. So coming up next, we'll talk about just how cold things are going to be getting. Of course, we'll also take a look at our game of the week that got moved to Saturday. So Saturday is now our game of the week. We'll talk about what to expect for that as well coming up right after this.
As we move into storm season, here's something most homeowners don't realize after a storm. Roof damage isn't always obvious. Wind can lift shingles, breaking the seal. Hail can bruise them below, and flashing around chimneys and pipes can loosen without you ever knowing. That damage may not show up for months. If your area has strong wind or hail, a professional inspection will help bring you clarity before small damage turns into bigger problems.
As a bankruptcy firm, Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling, many people are worried about their finances. We're here to guide you through the next steps to restart your life with easy video appointments. New clients don't have to leave home to get information about becoming debt-free. Also, convenient in-office appointments are available at the low cost of $340 upfront for a Chapter 13. You can be on your way to being debt-free. Contact Mitchell, Cunningham, and Bowling today or visit our website at mcdebtfree.com. We are here to help you.
Right now, from the Room to Room Weather Center, here's meteorologist Maggye McCauley.
Hey, and a happy Friday out there to you. Hope you're having a good start to your day. Thanks as always for tuning in here in Mississippi Live Weather, and stay tuning in. We're going to talk about your full forecast, starting with what's going on outside right now. This is a live look over in Maben. Lots of clouds to deal with today, but roadways looking good over there in Maben. Not the same story across the board this morning, but again, over there more in the central and southern portion of our area, seeing good to go on roadways. And I know folks getting back to work and school within that portion of our area. Different story the further off to the north and west that you go. This is a look over in Greenville. So folks in the Delta, up here in Panola, Tate, DeSoto County, stretching across into places closer to the Tennessee state line, like Alcorn County, still dealing with a look a lot like that one. As I go back here again, this is over in Greenville, still seeing a lot of ice and snow across fields. Roadways looking better out there this morning. They looked a whole lot better. Sorry, my cat's playing if you saw her. They looked a whole lot better yesterday as well. We saw a lot of sunshine take place yesterday, warmer conditions as well, help to aid in those overall melting efforts. As for your day planner ahead, temperatures in the 30s out there. We are seeing another day where temperatures are going to be above freezing. So that's some good news out there. About a 10% chance of a passing snow flurry possible to light rain shower. That's going to be the main story out there, at least for your morning hours. And a majority of us don't even see that. We'll see that drop into the afternoon and temperatures in the middle 30s. Now let's go hour by hour as we head into your Friday. We're going to be seeing some cloud cover, not as much sunshine as we did yesterday, but still seeing temperatures above freezing and a little bit of sunshine coming into play into the afternoon. Again, those flurries move off to the east, and we're looking dry overall for the back half of your Friday out here. Overall, let's head into your Saturday, though. We're going to be seeing very cold air dip in as we head into your Saturday. Yeah, a few flurries possible overnight for folks that are closer to the Mississippi and Alabama state line. Still not looking to be impactful, though. Still not looking to add to your accumulations by any means of the imagination. But yes, you could see a few flurries out there early out there on your Saturday morning, starting off with a lot of cloud cover on your Saturday. Then as we move into the afternoon, we'll see a little bit more sunshine as we head into the back half of the day. But here's the thing. I'm not worried about cloud cover versus no cloud cover out there for your Saturday. It is going to be so cold out there. We're talking about temperatures starting off in the teens. Take a look at this. Freezing low temperatures out there on your Saturday morning across the southeast, looking to be very cold. We're talking about 20s making it down to the coast in Mobile, places like the Panhandle of Florida as well, down in New Orleans, starting off in the 20s and 30s as well. So that cold air is really taking a deep dive south. Here in North Mississippi, again, starting off in the teens, but it's the feels like temperatures that I'm more aware of and more concerned with, because we're looking at feels like temperatures in the single digits to the negatives, just because of that northerly wind going to be gusting anywhere between 20 up to 30 miles an hour at times through the day. So in the morning hours, yes, we could see wind chill values in the negatives out there. So that's concerning for folks without power. There's a lot of people still without power. It's likely as we head into the weekend, there will still be at least a few folks without power in a lot of our counties. So I encourage you, if you know anybody that's still without power, make sure they have adequate means to stay warm going into Saturday morning, or maybe they get to a warming shelter throughout your day on Saturday, because it's just going to be that cold. Current alerts across the area. This goes into effect this evening. It lasts until Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Extreme cold warning. National Weather Service has prompted that just because, again, of how cold it's going to be, especially within the morning hours of your Saturday. I want to be careful out there. We do have our high school game of the week out there on Saturday night, Houston versus Shannon. This was going to be on Friday. It's rescheduled for Saturday. And hey, guess what? We're still going to be there making highlights for the game and showing them later in those shows out there on your Saturday night. And all I got to say is thank goodness basketball is played inside, okay? Because it's going to be cold out there, but warm inside in that gym, right? Temperatures as you're headed to the game in the 20s. By the final buzzer, it's still in the 20s out there on your Saturday afternoon. So you're going to want to be bundled up, bring the coat and some layers so you can kind of shed them in the gym and able to put that coat back on by the time you are leaving. Just overall, very cold forecast out there for your Saturday. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. 40 out there on Friday, 20s on Saturday, with feels like temperatures on Saturday staying in the teens all day long. So very cold forecast ahead to start off your weekend. The good news is we do warm up from there. However, Sunday's still going to be back in the teens. And then into the afternoon, we're in the 30s, 40s, and near 50 as we head Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So that cold air does not stick around forever. We are going to be warming back up as we head into your upcoming work week. And again, rain chances do come back into play as we head Tuesday and then into Wednesday of your upcoming work week as well. So that's a full look at your 7-day forecast. Make sure to tune in with us. We'll be live one more time this morning, coming up at 7:30. We'll talk more about your overall weekend forecast. And of course, we'll take a look at if there's any flurries flying across the area coming up at 7:30.
March 24th, 2023 was a normal Friday. You know, we knew the weather was not good, but we needed to take shelter, and we didn't have shelter. My husband and almost 2-year-old daughter, Ethan and Riley, they did lose their lives in the storm. We're still recovering from it. We'll always be recovering from it. Matt Lawpon cares about the community. He's not just there to collect a paycheck. I feel like Matt Lawpon has proven himself trustworthy